When I first moved to China, I expected chaos, culture shock, and maybe even some danger. But what I found surprised me in ways I never imagined. What I found was mind-blowing. From AI-powered cities to midnight street food adventures. And now, China in 2025 is not what you think. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Chris here today. I've been living in China for the past 14 years, and I'm still discovering wild new things daily. Today, I'm going to take you through what life is really like as a foreigner living in China. The good, the unexpected, and a few things that I still quite haven't gotten used to yet. And join me later in this video as I explore the streets in China at night to see if they're a real danger zone or just a Western media myth. And you will see why walking the so-called dangerous streets at night left me speechless. And there's a surprise. You'll never see it coming. Let's go. Whether you're thinking about moving here, visiting, or just curious, this is my honest take after 14 years on the ground. People often ask, what's daily life like? What's the infrastructure like? Life here is smooth. Public transport, fast, reliable, and cheap. I get around by taxis, DDs, buses, high-speed rail, and my favorite, subways. Transportation in China is convenient, clean, cheap, and simply amazing. And everything is connected digitally, which makes traveling in China so convenient. It's so reliable, so clean, and can I say again, so inexpensive. It's cheap to travel in China. From ordering food to making the home payment, everything is done by phone. It's not just convenient, it's seamless. Communities in China are amazing. The friendships that are developed are for a lifetime. People here are very friendly when you break the ice, and I truly mean that. Neighbors say hello, shop owners remember you, and the locals love it when you try to speak Chinese, even if it's a little. There's a strong sense of respect, and once you integrate even a little, you'll feel very welcomed. What about raising a family in China? Raising my kids here has been a surprisingly positive experience.
Take me to the ruins, aquifers and springs.
The schools are structured. The schools are safe, the streets are safe, and the kids do have some independence. Education can be rigorous, but fair. But it's also deeply community-oriented. Kids are respected, and a sense of responsibility is strong at a young age. We love the parks, we enjoy the ocean, and take part in the after-school programs. And we truly respect how engaged the teachers are. It's different from back home, but in a good way. Can I just say, there's no school shootings here? What can I say about the teachers in China? They truly become an extension of your family. They're always available to speak during the good times and bad times and give great advice on your children's future. And let the surprise begin. My little girl, my beautiful little girl, is going to experience a horse ride for the first time. Let's check it out. Look at this, a little speed. That's a good girl. That's so good, Bella. Her first training lesson. So this area where I'm at in Shenzhen, along the coast, is basically all getting developed. Let's just check out a little bit of the skyline real quick. Like I said in my last video, China, build, build, build. Just look at the amazing view here in Shenzhen, China. And then here you got all of the ports that are back at full capacity. Production facilities have cranked it up over the last week since this trade war has basically been put on hold. Just look at this infrastructure. Check this out. What a beautiful cloudy day. Looks like we got the ferry terminal down here. Really is beautiful up here. This big ball, which is actually symbolizing the world, which is what we all want, is peace. Let me touch on communication. The language barrier. It can certainly be tough at times. I won't lie, not speaking Chinese fluently is a challenge, but technology really helps. Between translation apps, helpful locals, and some key phrases, you can get by. And once you start learning Mandarin, it opens a lot of doors. Plus, locals really respect the effort, even if you butcher tones like I do. Another of the cool wonders I come across when I just cruise around China. Check this thing out. This is a VW bus, tricked out as an ice cream truck. Is this the coolest ice cream truck you've ever seen or what? And they sell some food. Got some hot dogs in here. Other than communication, there are still challenges and certain culture shock. Of course, it's not all sunshine. There are still things I struggle with. The VPNs you were used to, the internet you were used to. There are restrictions here, and you must adapt. You will adapt if you want to succeed. And let me tell you, you'll get used to the apps in China like I have. WeChat will become your best friend. There are different communication styles in China. People can be direct, but it's not in a bad way. But you adapt, and honestly, These are small trade-offs for everything you get in China, which is simply amazing. Look at the peacefulness and how clean and safe it is at nighttime here in China. You can just tell by walking around. No homeless people, nobody begging for money, no criminals, no hooligans, no gangbangers. It's just safe. Families out, older people out. Nobody's gonna get robbed here. Complete safety. Look at bikes out here. No locks on the bike. Why is there no locks on the bike? Because there's no thieves. Nobody's gonna steal these bikes. That is something that I've come to appreciate in China. And that is no thieves. Your stuff doesn't get ripped off. Let's talk about safety and cleanliness in China. I hope you can see me. It's pretty dark where I'm walking around. Definitely off the beaten path. Let's see if it's safe. One of the first things people ask me when I tell them I'm living in China, they ask me if I'm safe. And I honestly tell them, yes, I am, and say China is safe. I've walked around big cities like Shanghai at 2 and 3 in the morning. And I've walked in many little cities at 2 and 3 in the morning. And I have never felt unsafe. And that is the truth. And we're gonna do it tonight. And I'm taking you along with me as I walk through the back roads, the alleys, and the streets in Shenzhen and find out, is it safe? China's a country known for its vibrant nightlife, bustling cities, and rich culture. But people from the West believe that China is unsafe after dark. Now, there are many travelers, vloggers, who are now saying how safe China is at night. But are there any real concerns? Let's find out. Why does it feel safe? Public places are well lit at night. Police and security are visible. And there's a strong sense of community presence. Crime in the US just doesn't happen in dark places. It also happens in general public that's well lit. But that doesn't happen in China. When thinking about safety at nighttime in major Chinese cities, in the past, several challenges came to mind because I constantly thought of the US. Crime, for one, is a concern anywhere in the world. And China, no exception. But maybe there is not a crime concern. The West will let you hear about petty crimes, such as pickpocketing and scams, especially in crowded areas. But I've been living here in China for 14 years, and I'm not living under a rock. I've never experienced any type of crime, nor witnessed any type of crime. And I mean any. Are the people the difference between good and bad? I've heard stories from travelers who have had surprising experiences. One friend told me a story about his first trip to China, where he got lost in a maze of alleys in Beijing, but was helped by a local. Not only did he help taking him back to his hotel, but before doing so, he took him in to a local tea house to have some tea and chat with him. This just shows you how helpful the Chinese people are to foreigners. In the US, lost in an alley, or even going through an alley, At night, you're most likely going to get robbed. The story I just mentioned about my friend's experience in Beijing shows the friendly nature of the Chinese people and the importance of community. And this is a major reason why China is safe. And speaking about the streets being safe, it's also very clean. Would you just check this out? Public toilets, public streets, sidewalks are just clean everywhere in China. As I walk around here and just look at the streets, the roads, and the sidewalks, of course, it's just clean. There's no litter, no clutter. It's truly amazing how clean it is. China really does a great job at keeping everything clean. The conditions where I'm walking around now, it's immaculate, just clean. It's something that I've really come to appreciate, and that's the cleanliness in China. Just check out modern China. Look what they're doing in this country with the development for the people, just building beauty for the general public to enjoy. This walking plaza, shopping plaza, it's extraordinary. Well, I just came up on something. Been walking around a lot tonight. Back in the US, you might know what tunnels look like in Los Angeles. A lot of tents, a lot of homeless people. Let's check it out here as I walk through a tunnel in China. Well, so far, some bicycles. Let me tell you, I've seen a lot of videos of Los Angeles in recent years, and there would be tents everywhere here. Probably tents right where we're walking. But not here. It's clean. I don't make this stuff up. This is China. I didn't come here, clean up, get rid of the litter or trash on the ground, and tell the homeless people who are living in tents to get away. Nope, this is it. This is for real in China. This is amazing. There's not even like a cigarette butt. It's just clean. All right, I can check another one off the list. I walked through a tunnel in China. I actually walked through another tunnel, now that I think about it, in another part of Shenzhen. But it wasn't as long as that. That's a long tunnel. And I did a lot of editing. Looks like this tunnel goes right through a mountain of some type. Okay, let's keep it going in China. So far, so good. It's safe. Well, this certainly wasn't planned. I'm about to walk under an underpass. Let's check it out in China. We know what an underpass looks like in Los Angeles. Well, it's clean. By the way, if I'm not telling the truth, please comment below. But what would you see in Los Angeles? You would see tents, homeless people. This would be high-class property for the homeless. The only thing I see up there is a cat and a couple of people just kicking back, relaxing. I hate to say it. Los Angeles has tents with homeless people in the underpasses. In China, what do they have? Play places for the children. Would you look at this? I don't make this up. So if this was Los Angeles, you would see tents and homeless everywhere. But here in China, a play place for the children. That's a way to utilize the space. Set up a play place for the kids. I don't make this stuff up. You can see with your own eyes. Kids with bubbles having a good time. So what advice can I give to future expats coming to China in 2025? If you're thinking about visiting or moving to China for work, come here with an open mind. Learn a bit of the language, find a community, and say yes to new things. This country has a lot to offer, and it might surprise you in the best ways. Well, as this video winds down, I hope this gave you a clearer picture of what life is like in China as a foreigner. If you have any thoughts, comments, or want to learn more about China, leave the comments below. I read every comment, and I'll answer those comments to the best of my ability. Well, hey, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Or maybe in a Mandarin language class, high-speed train, subway, or a night market. Anyways, everybody be good, be safe, and do me a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. See you soon. Daddy's home.
I got a little too.